Our esteemed captain has arrived. How are you, dear?
Good evening. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yes, absolutely. First of all, we had a special invitation last night, and we went with Captain Masso, and we had dinner with him. And that was an experience unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen or eaten so much food. You didn't eat much.
It has been unbelievable for me.
Really?
Such beautiful women on my table.
Right. Okay, so you know what this is about. I mean, MSC is fairly new to the North American market in relation to other cruise lines. MSC is fairly new. So, but the difference is MSC is privately owned.
Yes, it's probably owned.
Okay, so I'm going to let you tell the audience and your head office back in Geneva what's so great about being here and MSC.
Well, I used to say in all the cocktails that I'm doing it, I will do in my life on MSC ships, that MSC is the only company in the world, as you said, managed by a family, upon the family. And the main value is the family concept, the passion for our guests.
Yep.
I'm working with MSC since ever.
Yes, you said that.
Forever.
And forever, yeah.
I'm feeling home, to be honest.
Excellent.
I'm feeling part of this amazing company.
Okay.
And you know, what makes the company unique is that the ship interiors designed by the owner wife.
Yes, you said that, yes.
Look how the ship is elegant.
Yes,
probably
it is.
No, probably.
It is
Divina
the most elegant
is the most
ship.
beautiful ship.
It is.
As you said, in the Caribbean.
In the Caribbean,
Sea.
yes.
The shape of the ship today, I have a look for a second because I don't like the allure of the seas. The shape of the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
While Divina is a gorgeous ship. Even from outside, I was watching early this afternoon. I was on the pier, far away on the pier, watching how Divina is beautiful.
Yes, compared to other ones that are here in port. Yes, absolutely.
I met the passengers from Carnival. They say, "Are you the captain?" Yes, I am the captain of Divina. It's such beautiful ship.
Yes.
Divina is.
Yeah.
Well maintained, shining, beautiful.
Yes, we met our window cleaners today.
Yeah. Details.
Yes, they are. Yes, the rust they found a little bit somewhere. They had to go fix it, and that's good.
That's probably the main value. Even we are taking care about the details.
Yeah.
Because details make the difference.
Absolutely.
Look how our dishes into the restaurant are.
Oh yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How they are designed.
Absolutely.
So we are using even part of MSC elegance in the dishes preparations.
Yep.
Well, that's just the main, I guess.
But the thing is, we have a godmother of this cruise line, and she's as elegant as can be, doesn't she?
She's the most beautiful.
Sophia Loren, of course. I mean, that is elegance. So the ship takes after her.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not only about the yacht club. The internal part of the ship, where we've been many times, is just as beautiful.
Well, but I used to say that, of course, Sophia Loren is a godmother of Divina, but Divina is elegant, beautiful, like Madame Raffaella.
Yes, that's right.
The owner's wife.
The owner's wife.
She's a beautiful, elegant woman.
Yeah, yeah. So all right. So, tell everybody what country you're from.
I'm from Italy.
Yeah.
South of Italy.
South of Italy.
Yeah, south of Italy.
I think you said last night, if you go to Naples, we don't drive. Nobody drives in Naples. It's too crazy.
You can walk.
Yeah, it's too crazy.
Much faster.
He said it's too crazy.
It's a busy city.
It is at that. Well, as I said, we went to dinner with the captain last night, and there were some other people as well. And I must admit, Captain, that I've walked around this ship like we always do, Ross and I, when we're around. We don't sort of sit here. We've been down to the casino and been down to the other bars and everything else. Ross and I tend to always talk to people. Don't have to tell them who we are, but we just talk. And then I'll sort of say, well, is this your first time on the Divina or with MSC? Yes. And I say, how have you found it? And I've been very, very pleasantly surprised this year as opposed to maybe the first year and what have you. I did not get one complaint. So how good's that? Not one complaint out of all the people I talked to.
Thank you.
That's some of them are return, and they said the same thing, you know, that this time is such a wonderful experience. So, I mean, that's good.
Even though we went through many challenges with the hurricane season.
Oh, of course.
With Irma. I guess that all the world knew how MSC was.
Yes, Absolutely.
I guess that thanks to the owner, thanks to Mr. Vago, Mr. Honorato, Mr. Aponte, because they decide in a second.
Yeah.
That's the main power and the main value of this company, being a family company.
Well, even with the cyclone, or the hurricane as you call it, but even I have guests that are coming back in November, and they were going to cancel. And I said, but why did you do that? Because you're not going to get the same price next year. Some of the badly devastated, they may not even be in operation next year. Just they're going to be in the yacht club. I said, just come into the yacht club, meet everybody, and just enjoy the experience. And I think that's what we've done this time. We've not really done a lot outside. We've stayed up here and enjoyed the ship, and it's because I don't have a group on board, I'm here with somebody else, I don't need to work, which is good, because normally we just work, you know. So is there anything else you'd like to let MSC back in Geneva know and things like that, or say hello to the family back home?
Thank you to all of you. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for choosing.
You're welcome.
Thank you for keeping.
We always promote MSC. It's a glorious cruise line. We honestly can't. I make the comment all the time. It's the best cruise line in the Caribbean. The best shows, the best food. But as I said, I always tell our audience, it's a little different. So when you're going to travel, you have to try something different. You don't keep the same. Have an open mind and experience some Italian hospitality.
Well, sometimes I used to say we are not the best, we are not the last, we are MSC.
You are MSC, and I like
unique.
that. And you are unique.
We want to be unique.
Yes.
We don't want to be a copy of our Caribbean. We don't want to be a copy of
anybody.
We are MSC.
That's right.
And we are proud of.
Absolutely. But one of the main selling points for us, honestly, is the fact that because you don't have all the shareholders to answer to, MSC will do things MSC way for the clients. And it's a better experience, often less expensive, and people don't understand that, but it's because you're not paying a whole pile of other people and things like that. So,
and with
Ross,
that,
what do you want?
I wish to interrupt only for the purposes because what she just got through saying. The piano has discontinued. I understand that you play a piano
And Ziggy
also
sings?
Ziggy sings.
Yeah.
Is there?
And the weather now is good. I don't want the weather became rough.
No, that's right.
If I play
You
piano,
do that when the weather's
if Ziggy
rough.
will start to sing, then
Oh, we have to get Ziggy to sing first.
All right.
Well, it was worth an attempt to see if perhaps you were in the mood. Irrespective, it has been a delightful voyage with you. It has always been exciting, but you, with the Divina, because we've been on many times, but you made it extremely special this time. And we thank you very much for that.
I tell you one of the comments that I've had.
And the only additional specialty is if you'd like to touch
Tinkle?
I will do for you.
Okay, all right. But there is one important thing. One thing I would say that the comments from people in the base of the ship up to here, everybody has said they have not known another captain so personable as you. So are you listening to MSC? Okay, he's your captain, okay? All right, so are you going to tinkle the ivories and Ziggy's going to... Ziggy's going to... Okay, so carrying on from just interviewing the captain and everything else, as I said, you know, there's wonderful people on the ship that make your experience what it is. And I've got two of them here tonight. One is Carmelina, she is our guest services manager, and we have Ziggy, who we've known for a long time. He was on the original cruise with us, and he's a hotel manager. So a little bit...
Very good evening to you.
Good evening.
As always, yeah, to see you another
You're
it's
welcome.
a pleasure
Thank you,
for
Ziggy.
us.
All right, so just so some people know, how long have you been with MSC and what's your background?
It's 9 years so far. I'm with MSC. I started at the guest services as a, at the time we were called hostess.
Oh, yes, yes.
Guest service agent.
Yep.
And after a couple of contracts, I was concierge, and then I became guest relation manager.
Oh,
and,
lovely.
Very proud to be part of MSC family.
Excellent, excellent. So what is your background? I mean, have you always done something like this, and you're from Italy?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm from Italy. okay, I finished my study and I had at the end of my course at university, I took like a kind of time for myself to go a little bit around to improve my English and try to practice English. And I was in Ireland for 1 year and a half of my life.
I
didn't know that.
Now I know. Wow,
You discovered it. And then, well, I did some job just, to try to survive.
Make ends
Yes,
meet.
I
Make
do
ends
not
meet.
ask money at home.
Yes.
So I was like pizza maker, working in an Irish pub, and I have a very good memory of that time
I
at
bet.
Ireland. And then at the end, after 1 year and a half, I came back to Italy, and I sent my CV to MSC. I got my interview, and everything started from there. And I have to say that MSC gives the opportunity to the one that wants to be part of the family to grow little by little.
Well, at dinner last night, there was a young lass, a blonde lady there, and she looked at me and she said, "Do you not remember me?" I said, "I do remember you." She started, I think, maybe as a waitress or down in the dining room, and she's now up there. And I said, and she always said, it was a great opportunity because she's managed to work her way to do something better. And that is excellent.
Like our family and our company. We'd like to recognize those one who is doing excellent, who is doing above and beyond.
Yes.
And we recognize them, and we give them opportunity to reach higher.
I tell you what's been interesting.
I'm so sorry. You will be having
That's
even,
okay.
The start.
Listen, the ship has still got to go. I was just saying what was happening. One of the ports we got off for a few minutes, and Carnival was there, and I was just talking to some people. They were asking about MSC, and I said it's a great ship and everything else. And one of them was saying that he'd applied for a position. He said, but it's such a long wait now because people are not leaving MSC. They are staying and staying longer, which is excellent.
I will tell you something. We have what I heard, we have the employees here from another company who is waiting 2 years.
Yes.
To having, position with us. We are proud, we are very famous in the market.
Yes.
How we treat, our crew members, so they like, that to work with us.
Absolutely.
They want it, and they know, because of the company will be growing, so many ships. So they will
I know.
Having opportunity to reach higher, to having the better position.
Well, talking about the ships, I mean, the Divina is going to stay here, but it's going to do the 10 and 11 nights, and then the Magnificent Seaside comes out.
Yeah, she will be. I will tell you that she will be just like you. Yeah, so she's beautiful. She's beautiful ships, and we expect they are so many.
Absolutely.
Only they are wonderful things here from Seaside.
Yeah, absolutely. So what about you now, Ziggy? I mean, you are from...
Yeah, I am from a lovely country, from Poland.
I know that.
Yeah, we do have the sea. Our sea is the Baltic Sea. I started to work in the family for MSC. I started to work 3 years ago. Before I used to work in another companies as a hotel director. I started to look at sea, started to work on a cruise ships, that almost 35 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, with the ships, which is with the company, which they're not existing no more.
No.
Royal Viking Line.
Yep.
Which it was, let's say, for all of us as a basic. I'm very proud that I have opportunity to work in the company. I'm very proud to work with the wonderful team.
Yes.
With the so dedicated and the loyal crew members and the management, where you will not find, nowhere in the industry.
Well, I mean, Captain is excellent, but we also sail with Captain Scala, and he's the same. The crew are all very personable. Everybody is very friendly.
And this is what we'd like. And as I am as a hotel director, as a hotelier, what we're looking here, we wanted, and we're training ourselves and the crew with the attention to details.
Yes, absolutely.
The attention to details in our business, in the hospitality, is the one of the most important.
Yes.
Is this the famous word, to call madam, to call, the to call you to recognize all the requests what the guests they're having to show.
Absolutely.
Even, what we're doing, changing linen.
Yes, I
every
know.
day.
I know.
Yeah, so there is
That is
small
incredible.
things, you know,
It's incredible.
which is giving you
The name. The name is out there, and it is excellent.
The name and they're giving you popularity, you know.
Well, I didn't sort of get to ask the captain, so maybe you might be in the know. I don't know, but I would like to see a ship go down to Australia and New Zealand. Are you listening to me in Geneva? Okay. You need to put a ship down to Australia and New Zealand, and we will go down and sell it out of there. So, I mean, you have a huge opportunity in the Pacific.
Yeah, I'm
You know, just
definitely,
wonderful.
I'm sure, you know.
We'll all go. How's
we
that?
do have even the captain who used to be the pilot in the New Zealand, Captain Scala.
Yes, that's right.
He been, you know, so he knows, yeah.
Oh, yes,
even, yeah.
because when we saw us, he knew about
we
it.
do have already a captain.
That's right, so we're
Now
good with
so we
that.
have to-
So now it's
we
just
have
the
to
rest of
look,
us that have to.
Yeah, we have to look for the ship, and we have to, you know,
Excellent.
to
Well,
having,
while this is
our
on,
corporate.
do you want to say something to your head office back in Geneva and what have you? Want to say hello to people, or you know?
Oh yeah, we say on behalf of all of us, we say hello. We say hello, and looking forward, to see you, that you will come to see our ship.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, both of you. Thank you so much for your time. It's more than important. I know it's difficult on the ship.
You
Thank you,
are
darling.
perfect. Yeah.
That's all right. Thank you.